What is going on with my hair? What is up with my hair? And you guys will have to tell me if the mic's working better. I got the mic plugged in tonight. So, and this is brought to you by Rockstar. You don't understand how hard it is for me to find Rockstar. I went to 4 different places. Well, I had to go get. What did I do? I don't remember what I did. Oh, they're right here. I had to go get the brake pad wear sensors. I swear, I literally just had them. Oh, they're right here. I had to move the chair to get the laptop in there. So I had to go get these brake pad wear sensors for the Mercedes because the one on this side is broken. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll just go grab some Rockstar. I go to the first convenience store, totally empty. Second, third, both empty. I'm like, what the hell? I can't be the only guy clearing these things out. So I go to Kroger. I go to the big grocery store. And earlier today, I picked up an order from Kroger, and they said they didn't have any Rockstar. And I just walked right to the sports drink aisle, right up there on the rack. It's a whole case of them. I don't know. I drank that. I don't know why. I don't understand the difficulty. They have 17 other flavors. Only got hundreds of those. But for regular Rockstar, they don't have that many. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know if I can really lower the camera at all because I'm on a stand here. Just so you guys can get kind of a better view of the brakes and what I'm doing on the brakes. This is kind of a test of, how well the mic works, how well the camera works. Until I get this built up a little bit better, I can't use my multi-camera setup, and I can't use my portable setup. So get this built up a little bit and make sure that everyone likes what I'm doing in here, and then we'll get the multi-camera going, and we'll have views from a bunch of different angles. At one point, I'll be able to have a headset so that I can, or a camera on my head so you can actually see what I'm seeing. Just like we had on the old live stream that got deleted by a second time. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So I have the, I have the pads off. The new pads are on. I have to do the wear sensor, which goes in here. I'll show you guys how that goes. And it just plugs in up to the top here, and goes up to the computer, and it tells you that it's worn down, time to replace your brake pads. Pretty simple setup. So I'm going to, before I put gloves on, because there's a lot of asbestos and crap, I'm going to see if I can get you guys a slightly better view. Let me move some stuff. Hang on a sec. Without maybe. That one's a little far away. So let me try this. Let's see if we can't. I know I wish I had a better stand for the laptop, but there you go. Now you can sort of see. You can sort of see everything that I'm doing. All right. So we get this guy out of the way. My left hand still weird. After that Miami trip, I did something really hard to my left hand. I tripped my hand. So we'll see how this works out. Should be okay. A lot of people call these bitch mittens, but I call them people manticum. So it's called it. Here's what the wear pad sensor normally looks like. This goes in the actual brake pad. This little guy right here, and this clips on to the brake pad, and then there's these two wires. And when I unhooked it, these wires just removed themselves. So that thing's all done. We have our brand new one, and these are pretty simple items. It's always nice to get OEM, but if you have to get, AutoZone or O'Reilly's or whatever brand, this is Brake Best Select or Beck Arnley or whoever. And you wanted the pads for the other side. So there is a little hole right there, and that's where that little sensor goes in. And whoops, I got it backwards. It goes like so. And then you just press him in, and he's held on with a little metal clip. That's it. And then there's a connector on top of the caliper, and this goes into the connector. And this just measures a short. So if there's a short, then it'll turn on your light. So it doesn't really, it's ambidextrous which way it goes in, left or right. So yeah, this light, officially recharge. There we go. We've got our brake. We do caliper grease on the slides to keep them quiet, so they don't. Nobody likes that sound. So I put my sensor over here. Normally we do this. That's it. That's how it puts in. And then you just gotta be careful when you put this back on. I have a problem with it. Put this like down. And then this one here. Be careful when you slide it through. There it goes. And now you're connected right here. And he just slid right into place. If you can see how he attached it. If you get blinded, you're right. They're just twisted, zinc-plated wires, so you got to be kind of careful. You don't want to twist them too much. Just make sure they're kind of 3/4 braided, and you should be okay. 13 mil bolt holds the caliper in place. We'll give it a little Loctite and make sure it's okay. We use the Permatex. The regular Loctite brand is good stuff too. However, I like Permatex. It works very nice. And you can tell this has had Loctite on it before. And this bolt goes in here, the other side of the caliper, and hands threaded it first. And look how many guys. Using a little mini crescent. Pretty quick. This is a 15 mil. The slide. Slide. really, it gets very tight and it's hard to manage. So I use these guys because they're very narrow. And we check that out through the house. Just to make sure. And this is how hard it is to do brake pads on your car. And it's actually pretty simple. Hopefully you guys are getting a little bit of music in the background. I don't know if that is good. You guys have to let me know in the comments. Who's here? Oh, Diane's here. I'm still struggling with audio. All right, let me check this mic. He's on. Let me turn him off. Wait, yeah, I'll turn him off. Let me turn him on again. This is hard to do. Laptop mic is the only one working. I changed it over to the other mic, so it should be working off of this one. There's a, nope, that's a mute. I don't think I have any way to adjust the mic. Okay, so back away. Here we go. And the brakes are down. On this side of the car. Pretty simple. Manufacturers have made it pretty easy to do all this stuff. And this car comes with what are called web studs. They're not web nuts. So I have these pins that thread in much pull one of the bugs so that it makes it a lot easier to build that up. A lot easier. So I'm going to take this over to the other side, and I'll do this as quickly as I can because we've got cameras sitting in the car. So try to be quick. There's just all right, so mic on the other side of the car. Nope, no audio on the other side of the car. All right, let me turn off the music. All right. I don't know how else to get to the audio. Hang on, let me take a look here. I don't see anything to change the audio. This guy's plugged in and it looks like he's on. Pop out chat. Looking for any kind of adjustment. Pop out dashboard. Excellent. I don't need the dashboard popped out. I just need the mic. So let me try this, see if it'll change over. And whoa, where'd it go? Okay, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let me know if that is working a little bit better. Let me go over to the other side of the car. I'll do one other thing. Unplug this. Oh, this guy doesn't have it on this side. I thought I had it on both sides. Nope. No plug on this side. These little bungees holding stuff up are great. So there's one brake pad out. Here's the other. Whoa. Yeah, and don't forget, this is an Ohio car. So you can see the little slot right there. That's where the sensor goes in. But there isn't one on that side. And you can tell the wear. These have worn a little bit unevenly. Still picking up from that, huh? Okay, then that's on YouTube. That's not on me. And I don't have any way to change that on YouTube. There's no way for me to adjust it. I can't stream, which is funny. Okay, the laptop mic is great, but only when I'm really close, right? So you guys can't hear me from the other side of the car. Thank you, Diane, for helping with testing this, because most people wouldn't help. Got our upper and lower clips here. These are our clips. And we're just going to run because the new pads didn't come with hardware, and these are fine. They're not broken or anything. They're just a little corroded. I mean, it's an Ohio vehicle. So we're going to run a brush over these and clean them up a little bit. Just get any kind of corrosion out of here. Whoa. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's kind of dusty. Wow. Doesn't take much to clean them up, and since they're not broken and haven't been worn down very far, these will work just fine. We'll get them lubed up again and put back in the car. Yeah. There's one. Here's the other. Ugh. You can see the asbestos coming off of this, or rust, or whatever the hell it is. It's probably just straight corrosion. It's probably salt from Ohio. Yeah. The corrosion on anything, any kind of untreated metal, and driving in Ohio. I mean, I know manufacturers test all over the world, but man, you want to test a car, drive it 50,000 miles here. So get these two clips back into place. Clean the rest of the, we're going to scrub those two landing areas where these guys go. Just make sure things are clean so that when we put it back together, it works a little smoother. There's less chance of screwing up. Lower clip. Oh, come back here. Lower clip is on. Upper clip is on. So you're done with the brush for now. Now this is a caliper piston spreading tool, and it has one side which is reverse thread and one side which is normal thread, and it ratchets. Whoops, going the wrong way. And it'll spread that piston, push it back into the caliper so you can get the pads back in place. Now these are only single piston calipers up front, but it's a really big piston. It's kind of like a Cadillac. The limo has a much bigger caliper though. Okay. There we go. And then you just thread this guy back in by spinning him. He spins pretty easy. And this guy, you have to reverse spin. And he spins back in. Set it up for the next time. And now we do our lube. And we'll do that on the clips. And then we'll also do it on the tabs on the brake pads. Just come back here. Just be careful not to get any crap on the rotor. I'm gonna keep it on the clips or on the outside. That's the trick. And then we'll do, I've already done this pad, and you can see where I did it on the tab. So top sides, same here. And then on the caliper, it has the piston itself. So you can kind of guess where it's going, and you can put it on this. I just prefer to put it on the caliper itself. It's just 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But this way you're not guessing and possibly putting it on the wrong spot. So yeah, it's on the, I just put it on the metal portion of the piston and just wipe it on. And then on the opposite side on the two tabs, just give them a swipe. It doesn't take much, but it'll keep them from squeaking. No one likes that sound. What do I do with my pad? There's my one pad. And this guy is an outside because he has the open window. And he pops right in. Now I need to find my other brake pad. Where did he go? Old. You can see the finger marks on the opposite side, and then the piston mark on this side. So on the piston itself, I just put lube around that, and that helps it. It's anti-squeak. It also has this backing plate. You can kind of see on the old one here. This backing plate really helps them not squeak. These are all the old pads. What did I do with the other new pad? Oh, it's right here. Perfect. So he will get some lube on him. We've done inside and outside pads on the front. And depending on how hard you drive, they should last a day or maybe a year or so. Like I said, it depends on how hard you drive. In place. The inside one is always the hard one because you can't really see where you're going. Unless you're totally under the car, which I am not. Okay. So now we just lower the piston back in place because we don't have the wear sensor on this side. Get our blue Loctite again. And just need a little spring smidge on there. It doesn't take much. And you want to use blue Loctite. You don't want to use red. The next owner will be so pissed that you used red. And that's how much Loctite I use on there. I mean, that's actually a lot. It doesn't take much. This guy threaded in. And again, start by hand, please. Please start by hand. Okay, leave that guy attached and come back and torque it. Double check torque. Awesome. That's it. Brakes are done on the front of the car. So let me throw the wheel back on this side. Yeah, those large stud extenders are great. Oh, my lug nuts are on the floor. On this side. So. Of course. There we go. Catches the socket, right? Okay. Almost there. And then put this guy away, kind of half away because we're going to use him in the back. And now we can tune these on. Get on there. And do 2 shots. Okay, driver's side is done. And it's funny when you set the wheel on the ground, all that brake dust and stuff dumps out, and there's a pile of it on the ground over there. I'm just going to double check everything. I got this guy torqued. I got this guy plugged in. The new pads on. They're facing the right way. You wouldn't believe the shit you see. So use the lug stud. Get him on there, and he stays on, which is nice. And we need the socket. You just use the socket to hand start these guys. Hey, he threaded into something and then didn't. Or maybe he just grabbed that first thread. There he goes. Better. That's why we don't like the right studs. That's one of the many reasons. We prefer just long studs. It's the best way to do it. Sometimes you have to move the wheel around. This is usually kind of a precise fit. Now here's the cool part. These tools were cheap. These little guys, there's a pack of 4 different sizes, and they just have different thread sizes on them, and they're knurled ends, and they work great for putting stuff with lug studs on. And since everything's weighted, I usually start with the lowest one and then work my way up. And because I have a lot of experience with this gun, I know the torque settings on it already. Now what? Okay. That was weird. All right, and then back to our official torque. And I killed these gloves. So we're done with the fronts. That's kind of it. You can also see the dirt and stuff on the floor here from the one wheel. But yeah, and you can see from the gloves, I mean, there's a lot of really gnarly stuff that goes on. And then, of course, I lost a finger, so I'll have clean hands except for one finger. So that's the front brakes on a Mercedes C300. It's a 2011. I think it's a 2011. Yeah. And the other weird part is there was a retread hit on one of the drives, and it sent this piece back in, the driving light and the grill portion. And I was trying to pop him back-ish into place. I might have to go up underneath the car or through the wheel well. I'll probably have to go through the wheel well to get him back. Yeah, because he's just off his clips here. He got pushed back in off of his clips. I can try. Yeah, I'm going to have to come from the other side because he's on a guide. It's a little different than there's no like really good way to pull from that side. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, he's better than before. Yeah, I'm just comparing the two sides. He's better than before, but he's still not 100% where I want him. But I figured since I had it up here, I would at least look and get it kind of close. Again, I don't give a shit about this car until it's sold. So, yeah, you can see the crack right here from the retread where I did. So I just got to get a front fascia for it. Not too worried about it. All right, and we still don't have audio from the lavalier mic. Damn it. I don't know if anyone's still here. All right. So that's about half an hour. Not bad, right? God, I don't know what's going on with my hair. I don't know what's going on. Pretty simple to do. Brakes on a car. They're not difficult by any stretch. The rears will be very similar. I think it has. The rear has a different kind of retainer clip for the brake pads to keep tension on them. So it's a large. I used to have a spare here. It's a large kind of W-shaped clip that's kind of thick, and it provides tension on that caliper so it doesn't, or on the pads, so they don't like flop around in there. If you guys want to see the rears, I can do the rears sometime. Wow. You know what? Maybe I stop this one, see if I can fix the mic and do a live for the rears. I can set the camera up in a different spot. No, it's not really worth it. I need to get the mic set up. I had it set up prior. I did testing with, sound check and all that, and it worked great. And now it's saying that it's not doing it. So I don't know. God, what happened? It's still so blonde. That's pretty cool, considering it's super winter here. So yeah, I guess we'll save that. We'll save mic testing for something different. And now mic is still from the laptop. Shit. All right. Well, how about this? How about I set it up with God, I have this harness on. I don't know. You guys can't see it really, but it's like arching me back so steep. So when I look down at you guys, it's really I get like thrown off balance. But I gotta fix this posture. I'll redo the mic. I'll try that other microphone. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong. Yeah, there's another. How about? Let me try this quick. Just for grins. Let me try over here and see if that changes anything. Let me restart this just so he can connect. Okay, so now we have the mic in a different USB port. Maybe it works. Thank you for helping me with this, Dan. I might just do this one. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, walk to the other side of the car now. Okay. So walking to the other side of the car. the back driver's side corner coming. I'm just doing a lap of the car. Coming back again, and we'll see. So I'll set this up so that we can do kind of a might be too high. That should be a little better view. Nope, Mike's still from the laptop. Okay, so since I have a helper, I'm trying to get this right, and I'm going to move here. I'll just set up the view first since I have this. Is that a good view of the rear of the car? Kind of? Sort of? All right, so I'll set this up. I'll change the mic, and wow, what is going on here? The lady really cut my hair short. Okay, and you guys don't need to see the lift or anything. Something like that. I guess the lift is in the shot. All right, let me kill this one, and I'll start a new one with a different microphone. So I'll just leave this as is, and I'll start it at, give me like 8 minutes, 10 minutes to set this up. So thanks everyone for watching. Thank you for watching the front brakes and how all that's done. I'll do the rear brakes here in a minute. We're going to change some microphone stuff and some of the live settings. So thanks everyone. I'll see you in a few.